بین الحرمین و حرم آقام حسین و حرم آقام ابوالفضل. بین الحرمین و حرم آقام حسین و حرم آقام ابوالفضل. مجنون حسینم مدیون ابوالفضل. مجنون حسینم مدیون ابوالفضل.
عشقی پا بگیره این سینه زنی ها، پشت درب سردار بین ابوالفضل. محل زینبیه ای نگاه ارباب، عشقی پا بگیره این سینه زنی ها، پشت درب سردار بین ابوالفضل. محل زینبیه ای نگاه ارباب. بغیر من سائل مدد آقام حسین و کرم آقام ابوالفضل.
بین الحرمین و حرم آقام حسین و حرم آقام ابوالفضل. بین الحرمین و حرم آقام حسین و حرم آقام ابوالفضل. مجنون حسینم مدیون ابوالفضل. مجنون حسینم مدیون ابوالفضل.
کاش تو زندگیمون یک دقیقه محرم تو کربلا بودیم بین الحرمینا.
We gather today in the spirit of solidarity. Solidarity with a mission that was proclaimed with the ultimate sacrifice. Though we may be separated by time with over 1,400 years, and by thousands of miles of distance, and by great changes in human culture over that period, we remain at one with that core message of the freedom that each human being is entitled to. The freedom of spiritual self-manifestation, such that a human being has the right and indeed the duty to stand up against all forms of tyranny and oppression, especially when it comes to the soul of that human being. We stand in solidarity against all forms of physical oppression, and we commemorate the physical oppression that was wreaked upon the family of the Holy Prophet, and in particular Imam Sajjad alayhi salam and the lady Zainab. For without their sacrifice and their ambassadorial work, we today would not have been beneficiaries of this sacred tradition of what spiritual freedom can mean in each of our lives, wherever in the world we may be, whichever epoch in history we may inhabit. But the spirit of that freedom, of that light of Hussein alayhi salam lives on. It serves as a lantern to guide the darkness of the path we may be upon. It's a light that we can call upon in any area of our life, be it physical, spiritual, emotional, or mental. But we gather today as a community, and we seek the blessings of God Almighty to bless the entire community, so that as we walk back, may each step be an inner julus, an inner procession that allows us to reflect upon each step of our lives, so that the mission of Hussein, which was one of freedom for each to manifest their own personal development, their own akhlaq, so that as we walk back, our procession back may be a reflection upon our own self, an exercise in self-analysis with every step, considering each area of our life, be it how we relate to God, be it how we relate to ourselves, or how we relate to others. Let the light of the sacrifice of Hussein cast aside all the shadows in our lives, so that we may fortify our intention and our motivation, such that by the time we return back, may we be emboldened with a very clear purpose to move forward in our journey of personal development, with at least one step in our spiritual development, one step in our mental development, and one step in our emotional connection with each other and with the spirit of sacrifice of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Therefore, I invite you all to join me in a prayer that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase His blessings upon the Holy Prophet and his family, and may He guide us to be truly worthy of people who have received the message of freedom, and may we share this message of freedom with all the people we live with, and may the generations to come also be recipients of this message of freedom and light. May I request that we complete by sending salawat upon the Holy Prophet and illuminating our own souls in that regard. Join me with the holy verse. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna Allaha wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Ya Hussein, labbaik ya Hussein, labbaik ya Hussein, labbaik ya Hussein.
بين أبا الفاس حل زینبیه نگاه ارباب عشقی پا بگیره این سینه زنی ها پشت درب سردار بین ابوالفضل حل زینبیه این نگاه ارباب ظاهره من سائر مدد آقام حسین و کرم آقام ابوالفضل
بین الحرمین و حرم آقام حسین و حرم آقام ابوالفضل بین الحرمین و حرم آقام حسین و